Good day, beautiful people. I hope you're all doing well. I am so excited to show you this easy carrot cake recipe, and I hope you stay tuned to the end to see how I make it. Let's get into this video. First of all, I am using some almond, so I am roasting it before I use it. If you don't like it that way, or if you don't like this one, then you can just use the already made one. But if you're allergic to nuts, then scratch that. Once that is ready, I'm going to set it aside for later. And next thing, I'm going to prep my pan. You can use any pan at all that you prefer or that you have at hand. So I have rubbed some butter in there. And as you can see, I have also placed my parchment paper and trying to make it smooth. And then I'm going to sprinkle some flour on there. This pan doesn't really stick the cake, so if you're using this one, you don't have to go through all these. Once that is done, I'm going to put that aside and then sift my dry ingredients. So 1 cup of all-purpose flour, and then to that I will add baking soda, half a teaspoon of baking powder, salt, cinnamon powder, and nutmeg. Then I'm going to sift everything and leave it aside for later. Then at this point, I am going to go ahead and preheat my oven to 180 degrees. Then I'm also going to go ahead and assemble everything, so I have all at hand before I start mixing all together. I have my carrot, 1 cup. I've also crushed my almond, and then vanilla extract, egg, 6 tablespoons of brown sugar, 1 tablespoon of powdered sugar, which is optional, desiccated coconut, and raisins and oil. All the measurements will be down below in the description box. So here in my mixing bowl, I'm just going to start mixing everything. First of all, I'm adding the oil, and you can use white granulated sugar instead of the brown one. I am just going for a healthier choice. That's why I'm using the brown one and not too much of it. So this cake is not going to be too sweet, it's just going to be at the right point. Then I'm adding my powdered sugar, and the powdered sugar is a blended granulated sugar, so I made that at home. Therefore you can do that or just use the icing sugar. I am mixing that roughly just for about 1 minute on low, just literally mixing it. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add my 2 eggs and beat that until it's very combined, like very mixed, on a high speed. And this is how the mixture is looking, very clean and neat. And then to that, I'm going to add about 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. The thing I love about carrot cake is I can literally add anything I want to add inside. So I am very excited about this cake. Not that I'm making it for anyone, but you get what I mean. Sometimes you gotta treat yourself. So I've added that in and mixing it together. Then I will be gradually incorporating my flour mixture in here. So I'm not going to add everything all together. I'm adding about 3 tablespoons at a time, and then I'll just fold it. I'm not using the appropriate spatula to fold it, but if you have the appropriate spatula, you can use that and just fold it in a J form. So I will continue doing that until all the flour is finished or used up. And this is it. I'm now going to go ahead and add my carrots. I like to have beet and sea carrots inside my cake, but you can blend it if you want. So I've mixed that together, and now I'm going to add my desiccated coconut, my almond and raisins. And I've reserved some of the coconut and almond for my garnishing later. So I'm now mixing everything well together, as you can see here, and I will then pour it in my pan and place it in the oven and bake it for about 30-35 minutes until a skewer inserted comes out clean. Then for my icing or garnishing, this is my own way of making it. I'm using 2 tablespoons of yogurt, 1 tablespoon of evaporated milk and condensed milk. And then I will also be using some butter, clementine juice and powdered sugar, and then vanilla extract. So in my mixing bowl here, I will combine everything together and beat until it's well combined. If you want to try this, I will list all the ingredients down below, but you can just go for the normal icing, sugar, butter and milk or hot water, and you can just add your flavoring in there, such as clementine juice if you're using it, if you like it, or lemon juice. Or you can also go for a frosting kind of look if you want, or you can just leave the cake as plain as it is and dust it with some icing sugar and you're good to go. So as you can see, I'm adding everything one by one, and then I'll set that aside once it's done. And my cake is ready. This is how it's looking. I'm now going to let it cool before I remove it from the pan for about 10 minutes. So after 10 minutes, I've removed it out of the pan, and I'm now going to garnish it with my glaze. And as you can see, I've got a little bit of thickness in there, but it's still runny. This is what I want. So this is the end result of my cake. I've now garnished with my desiccated coconut and the rest of the crushed almond, which I love because I want to taste all the bits. I want to be able to crunch on and at the same time feel the fluffiness and the, you know, the softness of the cake. I am so excited just by describing what I am thinking. So I hope you like this cake, and you can make this for a dessert on a Saturday night, or you're back from work and tired and want to treat yourself. Go for it, girl. Go for it, boy. So that's the end of this video. If you do like this video, thumbs up for me, and please subscribe. Also, I thank you so much for coming back to watch my videos, and I am hoping we can be friends. Thank you so much, and that will be a goodbye for the day. See you in the next video.